quite a while ago, and I can't remember where it was, so don't ask me. But I heard these three words, and I'd love to say I have been living my life religiously by them, but truth is I haven't. And what I find is when life's going great and I'm getting what I want, it's because I am living by these three words. And when life isn't really going the way I want it to, or I'm struggling with stuff a bit, or just feeling off, it's because I'm not living by or following or utilizing these three words. Pardon me. And you might have heard these three words before. You might have heard this phrase before. You might be living by these. You might not. Might never heard of it. So what are these three words? Well, these three words are, I think, a blueprint for getting whatever it is you want, regardless of your situation, regardless of your circumstances, regardless of where you've been in the past, what you've done in the past, what you've said in the past, what you've thought in the past, what you've experienced in the past. This is just my belief. I might not be right. It might not be gospel truth, but it's just my belief that if you were to follow these three words, you would get what you want. So what are these three words? The three words are define, align, refine. And I wish I could give the credit to whoever I heard this from first, but I cannot remember who it was, who I heard it from. It might have been a guy called Jesse Elder. It could have been... In fact, it probably is Jesse. Define, align, refine. So, an example. Let's say you don't like your body right now because of the amount of excess energy that's on it, aka fat. Let's say you have fat on your body that you just don't want to be there, that you don't like, that's just ugly. It's just like, oh, I wish I wasn't this fat, but blah, 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 blah. And I wish my arms didn't look like this, or my tummy didn't look like this, or my whatever didn't look like this. So let's say that's your situation right now. You're not happy with your body because it doesn't look how you want it to look. Now let's take these three words, fit them into our body and our situation and our goals and where we've been, and see if we can get the body we want. I can already hear my head going off on the conversation that it wants to go off on, but it's massively insulting to anyone who's got half a brain. So I'm going to stop with the conversation that I was going to go and say this instead. Define what you want your body to look like. So let's say you got fat on your tummy. Define what tummy you want to have, what kind of tummy you want to have, what you want your tummy to look like. Define it. Align all of your actions with that definition. So if, let's just say you want a flat stomach, you just align your actions with someone who has a flat stomach, which is eating the right food, doing the right kind of exercise, getting the right rest, possibly using the right type of supplements, possibly. When I say supplements, I don't mean like illegal substances that you inject into your arse in a locker room in a spit and sawdust gym. No offense to any of those places or the people that do that. No judgment on any of that. I don't mean supplements like that. I mean maybe fish oil, maybe vitamin D, possibly. So you align your actions, align your training, your exercise, your workouts, align your nutrition, your food, your diet, whatever you want to call it. Align your rest, recovery, your mindset, your self-talk. Align all of your actions with someone who has a flat stomach. And then refine those actions. Refine what you're doing and possibly even refine your goals. And you can use that, I believe that we can use that for absolutely anything that we want in life, whether it's a relationship. Define the type of person that you want to be with in a relationship. Define that person. Get really defined, get really specific about the type of person that you want to be in a relationship with. Then align all of your actions with that person. So if you're a single guy and you have defined your ideal partner, and then your actions are to go and watch porn and spend all day masturbating, that's really not an aligned action with someone who has the relationship that you want. So you might, I don't want to insult you, but for the simpletons out there, your aligned action might be to go to the places where your ideal partner hangs out. Possibly. Aligned action might be to go and talk to them, introduce yourself to them, get to know them. And then you refine. You might start meeting those type of people and you'd be like, actually, I don't really want to be in a relationship with them. So then you just refine it a little bit. You refine your conversations. You refine your words. You refine your actions. And then eventually you'll get the relationship. Whether it's the body, the relationship, the job, the money, the inner peace. People say, what's a common thing people say that they want? Oh, I wish I had more time. Wish I had more time. But their actions aren't aligned with someone who has a load of time. They're making life hard for themselves rather than making it easy. They try and do everything rather than outsourcing. So their actions aren't aligned with people who have more time. They're not structured. They don't manage their time. They don't say no to the things that they really don't want to go and do. And I've been a victim of that. And then you just refine it. So where in your life do you not have what you want? Start defining. Rather than just go, oh, I want to feel better, or I want more money, or I want to find love. Start defining what feeling better actually looks like, actually feels like. How much money if you want more money? What type of relationship do you want? Get really defined. Really define it. Get really specific. And then start aligning your actions. So if you want to get into shape, but you're still eating takeaways and drinking loads of alcohol and not exercising at all, doesn't matter how much you put it on a vision board and pray for it and wish for it and hope for it and read information about it and watch videos like this about it. It ain't going to happen because your actions aren't aligned with someone who is in great shape. Define what you want, align your actions with it, and then refine as you go. That's what I have found has worked 100% of the time when it comes to getting what I want, regardless of where I am, what I've been, what I've done, what I've said, what's happened to me, what's gone on in the past, what's currently going on in the present. Define the goal, align the action with the goal, and refine it as you go. Give that a go. Let me know how you get on with it. If you've got any questions, also let me know.